Now, what exactly is a labor market impact assessment? What is the process of hiring foreign workers? How can you get them to come and work for you in Canada? For businesses and for companies, a very common one is intra-company transfer. This is what we're going to talk about in this video, so stay tuned until the end of this video. If you are a business in Canada and you're looking to hire talent that is not in Canada, that is outside Canada, you're looking to hire foreign nationals, or you're a startup, you have just raised your round of funding and now you are ready to expand your workforce, and some of the talent you found is from outside Canada. How do you get those folks to come work for you in Canada? What is the process of hiring foreign workers? How can you get them to come and work for you in Canada? This is what we're going to talk about in this video, so stay tuned until the end of this video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm of HCN, we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. If you are an aspirant, you need assistance, here is our contact information. Feel free to contact us and we would be happy to assist you. If you would like to chat with me or any other licensed RCIC in our firm, you can book an appointment. The link to book an appointment is in the description of this video. Now, for all the businesses out there, how can you hire foreign talent for your business in Canada? Let's talk about different scenarios and how this can be done. But before we do that, let's quickly answer the comment of the week. This comment comes on a very popular out of status and steps to restore your status in Canada video. And the question is, would you happen to know how long does the restoration of status application take? Now, the restoration of status is requested with some other application. Either it's a visitor record application or a work permit application, or could be a study permit application. And as you are requesting for restoration, it goes in hand with another application, and really the processing time depends on that particular application. If it's a study permit extension, it could have a different processing time than a work permit extension, which could have a different processing time than a visitor status extension. So the restoration of status timeline is dictated by the application along with which you are applying to restore your status, and based on those processing timelines, you can determine how long your application may take. In order to get the average processing times, you can see here on the screen, this is the IRCC page where you can determine how to obtain average processing times for different kinds of applications. I hope this helps. Coming back to the topic of the video, that is about hiring foreign workers for your business or for your startup and how you can go about it. Now, guys, in order for a foreign national to come and work for you in Canada, they need to obtain a work permit, and in order to obtain a work permit, they need to either have a labor market impact assessment. That is, you as an employer need to either give them a labor market impact assessment, a positive LMIA, or they are exempt from an LMIA. Now, what exactly is a labor market impact assessment? It is the process by the Canadian government wherein they essentially get information from the employers and substantiate whether hiring of this foreign national is going to have a positive or a negative impact on the Canadian labor market. The government will assess if that position being filled by a foreign national will have a positive impact, then they will give you the go ahead and you can go ahead and apply for that foreign national's work permit. However, if the government thinks that hiring this foreign worker is not going to help the Canadian labor market, they'll give a negative decision and then you won't be able to obtain a work permit for your foreign worker. Now, that is the crux of the situation. However, there are cases where government has made either the LMIA process to be simpler, or they have created exemptions for certain cases from needing an LMIA. Now, before we go into those cases, let's first talk about what the LMIA process is. The LMIA process, in short, and I'll talk about it very briefly here in this video, you need to advertise the job posting, the position, for at least 4 weeks. And after you've done the advertisements, then you apply to the government through the LMIA application. You pay the required fee. After the government processes the application, during that processing, they may have an interview with you. they'll make a decision whether hiring of that foreign national is going to have a positive or a negative impact on the Canadian labor market. And based on that, you will then be able to apply, or the foreign worker will then be able to obtain a work permit from IRCC. Now, the government has created a program called the Global Talent Stream, which is a subset of this LMIA program. However, this is for very specific occupations with usually high paying jobs. So a lot of tech workers, software engineers, computer engineers who are or who have been historically in demand, and who are important for Canadians to be competed on the world stage, have been included on the global talent stream list. If you are planning on hiring such occupations, you have the option of hiring through the global talent stream, and the processing of this LMIA under the GTS, under the global talent stream, is a lot quicker. And also the advertisement requirements, which is usually 4 weeks for a normal LMIA application, are a lot laxed. So if you are hiring one of the occupations that qualify under the global talent stream, you can apply for an LMIA under that program. You will have to do lesser advertisements. The application processing is a lot quicker, and we've seen very good results. And not only that, after your LMIA is approved under GTS, the work permit processing is pretty quick, as the government prioritizes hiring foreign workers under the global talent stream. And the reason is they want to maintain Canadian businesses and their competitiveness on the world stage. Now guys, these were the LMIA based options for which you needed to go through the labor market impact assessment process. However, there are certain cases in which you may find an exemption. You may be exempt from applying or getting an LMIA. For businesses and for companies, a very common one is intra-company transfer. These fall under the LMIA exemption code C61, C62 and C63. And under the intra-company transfer, if you are moving an employee from your overseas office into the Canadian office, so say there is an employee with specialized skill set and specialized knowledge working, say, for your office in the US, and you want to move them to Canada, then you can be exempt, or that particular position can be exempt from LMIA, wherein if you meet the requirements for the intra-company transfer LMIA exemption, without going through the LMIA process, you can bring the foreign worker over to your Canadian operations and you can get them issued a work permit. Now, the intra-company transfer is in itself a big topic with regards to the detailed eligibility and with regards to how you can apply for this. We won't go into those details, but this is an option, especially if you are a corporation, if you are an entity with multiple different offices in the different parts of the world, and you're planning on moving your employees from a foreign office to the Canadian office. This can be a very good option. That's it for this video, guys. We've talked about how, as a business, you can hire foreign workers, be it through LMIA, through the global talent stream, or through the LMIA exemption, such as the intra-company transfer. If you are a business, you are a startup who has just raised funding, you're looking to grow, or you need assistance for your employee immigration procedures, to help them with work permits, to help them with their family sponsorships, to help them with the permanent residence, you can definitely get in touch with us. Here is our contact information. We would be happy to discuss your needs and assist you with your requirements. That's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.